What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. We hope you had an amazing weekend. It's a marvelous Monday here in the Chicks in the Office studio, and we are presented by Macy's. It is time to officially refresh your home for fall, whether that be a new comforter. You know, I like changing my comforter every once in a while, maybe depending on the season. Sheets, comforter. Maybe you want to go a little cozier for fall, maybe go a little lighter for the summer, so you go do a little fall refresh. Also
decorative pillows, maybe you want to change to a darker like fall color for your pillows.
Let it fit all fall, and maybe even to winter. And then you could do some dining decor. I ordered those new soup bowls that I was talking about, they're a little fall festive. I might make it this week. You know, it's not officially fall weather yet, but I'm in the mood for soup. So I may make some this week with my new bowls, little pumpkin candles I got. And I got my eyes on some new blankets. I want some new throw blankets for my couch. And you can get that all at Macy's.com/home. They have everything you need to refresh your home for fall. So get your eye on something and shop it at Macy's.com/home.
We certainly have our eyes, like you said. I love that. Ready to get some cozy things in the apartment for fall. Blankets are always a great one. Candles. Maybe just even little like dining decor stuff for your table. Napkins. Some festive napkins. Festives. You know what I love? Changing the dish towels.
Oh,
a little themed dish towel.
I love to throw a themed dish towel in there.
So get your fall dish towels out, ladies and gentlemen.
Macy's.com/home. Go shop it away. How are we feeling today on Monday?
Wonderful.
Samesies.
Yeah. Ready to tack the week.
Yeah. Let's go. What are you going to do to tackle the week?
I got a lot on my to-do list. You know.
Yes, you do.
I got a lot on my to-do list.
Crunch time.
It is. And I went to a wedding this weekend in Saratoga that was absolutely beautiful. But when you go to a wedding so close to your own wedding, I was just like looking at everything like, oh my God, I didn't do that. Oh my God, I have to. Oh my God, I have to do that. Oh my God, fuck, I forgot about those things. Oh shit, I have to order. Like there was all these like little things that I was like, things that I have wanted to do, and I was like, oh my God, honestly, thank God I'm here, because I was like checking off some things, and I was like, oh my God, we have not got that yet. We need that. So that was good. I went through a bunch of stuff, but no, honestly, it's a me week. I've got some bridal pampering to do.
What kind?
Yeah. Oh my God, I made an appointment for a full like 2-hour lymphatic drainage, massage, body wrap, facial, infrared sauna. Oh baby,
feed it to me. That sounds amazing.
Right?
You're going to be positively glowing.
I fucking hope
you
so.
already are glowing. You're going to be positively glowing even more.
So I'm very excited for that. And then, you know, like got the typical things come. My hair appointment.
Just doing a refresh?
Refresh.
Nice.
Yeah, yep. Little, just, you know, a little trim.
Yep.
She knows the hair that I want to do for the wedding. So just want to make sure I have the best haircut for that. And yeah, hair, nails,
doing the whole thing.
I have some time at the beginning of next week still to like get those.
But it's good to get it done
things
this week.
Yeah.
Well, you just sit back, relax, and enjoy this week, darling. And we got this show covered. You don't worry about a damn thing besides pampering yourself, honey.
Thank you.
That's all you got to do is enjoy the moment, soak it in, because the time is near.
Yes, it is.
And it's going to be fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Woo!
Rhea came to my last fitting.
Yes, I did.
So she knows everything I got to do with my dress.
I know how to do it. I got you covered.
She'll be bustling me up.
Yes, and she did say I was a great friend. And
she did.
I said, yes, I am.
I did, and my tailor did.
Yes. Well, I was really talking about your tailor, but you did as well.
But no, it was lovely. It was lovely. And then we didn't really talk about it because it was on Wednesday, but we went to I shot my event too, and I was cracking up because it was a beautiful event, but like maybe we have like one toe into Fashion Week, like barely.
You know, I have like half my pinky.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say I have a toe.
Like the long, like the long hair on our big toe.
Yes, that I have not shaved.
Yes,
is dipping into Fashion Week.
That's
barely.
That's as far as we go.
Yeah,
and it is so funny because it was kind of one of the first like events of the week too, and nonstop everybody there was like, oh my God. Like how, like you must be swamped with events and everything you're going to. We were like, not really. Like this is kind of the only thing we got invited to.
We're not invited to anything actually. So thank you.
We're like, this is actually so nice. We appreciate it. We came here. We're not really doing anything else.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, you must be so bad. I'm like, it's great that you have that illusion of us.
I know.
I'm like, we're busy with work. Like, you know, the podcast and the tour coming up and things like that.
Like,
Friends getting married. But we're not going to any events.
Like, what shows are you going to?
None. But let me tell you, New York Fashion Week
seems like a grind and a half from what I see from these girls out here.
New York Fashion Week is scary. I'll be honest. It is scary. It's a who knows who has followers, who's this. It's that kind of game. And it's not a game I love to play.
Like, God, the pressure to have a good outfits.
Yeah, like, so we'll talk about our night. Me and Noah had a very interesting night Friday night. So
I'm learning.
Yeah. Noah maybe doesn't remember fully, but no, we had a fun night Friday night. It was interesting though because we weren't planning to go out for Fashion Week. Like we were just planning to go out in New York City, and so that was the number one thing where I was getting dressed, and I was like, I'm just putting on an outfit that I would wear to go out.
Yep.
I don't want people to think this is what I would try to dress in for Fashion Week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just my going out outfit.
Yeah, you had your outfit for the club.
This is my, like, I don't want people to be like, ooh, that's what she picked for Fashion Week. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to fit in for Fashion Week.
You weren't like slow-mo walking down the streets of New York.
No, like that's not what I was trying to do. Like, I'm literally just trying to get dressed to go out. But, Noah, myself, Matt, and Tommy we had dinner plans with Dylan and Hannah.
Yep.
You know, as you know, from Bachelor in Paradise fame. We had been friends with them for a while. Maybe we have new listeners that maybe don't know, but there's a lot of backstory with Dylan and Hannah on this podcast. So I haven't seen them
It's been a while.
Like since 2022, our tour that we did. Like we haven't seen them.
Yeah.
So we planned to go to dinner, and they were going to an event. And they were like, do you want to come? Do you not want to come? I was like, I think we're just going to go get drinks and we'll meet you at dinner. And we were at like a cocktail bar 5 minutes away from this event that was happening. And 50 Cent was about to come out. And Dylan texted and was like, you need to get here now. 50 Cent is about to come out. So the four of us were like, are we even going to get like... We gotta go. We gotta try. We gotta 50 Cent. We gotta run there. So we rush to get there. We're like 5 minutes away. So it's perfect timing. We show up. We get in. Thank God. Thankfully. I wasn't expecting to, but I was like, wow, this is cool. And 50 Cent is just performing.
Thankfully, no one took a video of you on the
you
sidebar.
You could hear him from the outside.
Rhea from Chicks in the Office not getting into this
denied.
event.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That's how I expected it to go. So I was very thankful to be let in. And you know, I got my crew with me.
Yeah,
I don't leave my crew behind.
And 3 guys.
Yeah, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
In the nightclub scene.
Yeah, that was nice. And
the event space.
In the event space. And 50 Cent is just performing his greatest hits.
Amazing.
And the four of us were like, what the fuck is happening? This is insane.
Was Trent so jealous?
Oh yeah,
he responded to me like, what the hell?
Yeah, like he was
like that was my first thought. Like I don't like honestly as when you guys said, because you were still we have a group chat and you were all communicating. And I'm in that chat, and I was like, guys, leave me in. Like, I want to know what you guys are doing.
Yeah,
like,
Fran was like, I know I can't go, but like...
I have FOMO, but like, not the FOMO where I don't want to know what's going on. The FOMO where like, I need to know every detail so I know what's going on. Like, so don't take me out of the group chat. Like, tell me where you are.
Yeah, and
so
we
I was
did.
like, Friday night, I'm like, oh my God, they're going to an event with 50 Cent. And my first thought was Trent.
Right. No, same. When we walked in, I was like, Trent would love this. Like, if only Trent was here. But we were going nuts. We were like, this is the most insane thing ever. Like 50 Cent is just like performing his greatest songs for a room full of people that half of them don't care. Like
I was gonna say, was half of them like this?
No, like
Half the room was just talking.
Half
to each
the room was talking to each other, like, and like not even paying attention to 50. I'm like, they're like the amount of people that I saw not facing 50 Cent, like facing the opposite way, just taking pictures, talking. I'm like, 50 Cent's on the stage. What are you doing? Like, pay attention.
Yeah.
This is, people would die to see this close. Like, what? Like, oh my God. But we were all thankful and we were excited to be there, and we weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So that was really nice.
Yeah.
And that was so cool. And we were like, oh my God, this is going to be the start of a crazy night. Like, how did this just happen? Like, this is so unexpected. So that was fucking awesome. People were like leaving when 50 Cent came on. I was like, what? Like, what? Like, I couldn't wrap my head around it, but that's besides the point. But we had a great time, and then we were like, okay, let's go to dinner. Like, we had dinner plans. We're going to dinner.
Yeah.
So we go to dinner, and then we had a table at this club after, and it's like I assembled the reality TV Avengers at this table.
Yeah.
First of all, I wasn't going to talk about who was at the table, but I just have to say that.
Why not?
Greg and Andrew from The Bachelor.
Sweet angels.
Bachelorette. What respectful, nice kings those men are.
Love them.
I just have to say, like, they are so nice and so respectful. Like, because there are a lot of people who come to a table. Like, if you have a table and you invite people, people can get disrespectful, take advantage, like, whatever.
Yeah. Especially during this time,
especially during Fashion
Week, everybody is out.
They're just
Everybody's
mooching
out.
Off people. Like,
who do you know?
Who do you know? Where can I get in? Whatever.
Yep.
They are so nice and respectful. Like, I really enjoyed their presence, and I was so happy to meet them. Like, they were so sweet. I couldn't have nicer things to say about those two. And then all of a sudden, I got Kendall from Love Island at the table. Okay.
Yep.
And in my head, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I was standing up on the couch looking around like, what is happening right now? He was so nice.
Were there other, like, were there other people there that you recognized?
So, Daniela and Cassie came in at the same time as us, but they went to a different table. They had a different table. So I saw them. But yet, Kendall and Liv came to the table, and Liv is obviously so nice. Yeah. But Kendall, so nice and like having a time. Obviously, you know what I mean. Like,
I mean, this is their time to shine right now.
What you see on,
it's not gonna get better than this.
And I know I talked my shit about Kendall.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
For his actions.
Yeah.
But like the guy that you saw on the show that was like hyping everybody up, like dancing, like that was him in real life. And he was really nice, and he said that he heard great things about us, which was nice to hear. It's always nice to hear that. So that was cool. But in my head, I just like couldn't wrap my brain around what was happening. I was like, am I in a dream? It was like late, you know, it's like 2 a.m. I'm like, am I dreaming all of this happening right now? So that was wild. We saw some like athletes leaving. Okay. Austin Rivers, who I don't like, he said hi to Matt when we were and I was like, did that guy just say hi to you? Cool. And he was like, yep, that was Austin Rivers. I was like, that was crazy. Like, it was just, we literally felt like we were living in a dream. Yeah. But the best part is like coming home and like us waking up together in the morning, and we were like, it's so nice that we get to just like come home to just us two, and like we don't like actually like.
You're like, thank God we have to go under that river to get back.
Yeah, like, oh, we're going back. We're just going back to Jersey. Like, we're gonna just enjoy our time. Yep. Calling our parents in the morning to tell them about the crazy night we had. You know. Like telling our siblings what happened, like, because it's just like not normal, you know. It just feels crazy. So it's like, I'm not just gonna sit here and act like any of this was like a normal night. Like, this was insane. So like, what? But it's nice to just, and then, you know, go home to Long Island, hang out with my family, and be like, what the fuck happened last night?
You are like once a quarter,
a crazy night happens.
Like, I feel like that's like you like going out, but I feel
love
like
a club.
Like, for
I love
going
a dance
to the club,
night.
like
you can't do that
once a quarter.
Yeah, you can't go to this club every weekend.
No, I'm sure people do.
I'm sure they do. I don't have the time for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, no, where the money at?
Yeah, like it's just like it's too much to keep up with.
Yeah.
But
Yep, I feel you.
I love to dance. So anytime
Yeah.
there's a good music and good dancing, that's my kind of night out.
Yeah.
Is I love a good dance night out. But yeah, it was just insane. Like I couldn't wrap my head around it. And then poor Noah, he doesn't remember anything. So we were laughing about it before. Don't be embarrassed.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I have nothing to say.
Yep.
Noah doesn't have anything to
add anything.
Noah has nothing to
He's
add.
got nothing to contribute because he might as well not have been there.
From what you tell me, it sounded like I was having fun.
Poor Noah just doesn't remember the night at all. But
You know what my favorite, like,
I said to
you know
myself,
what
it's really
favorite
disappointing.
you know, my favorite excuse for the, not excuse for the black, it's not even an excuse, but it's just like a rationalization or like, I don't even know how I got that drunk. Sure you did. You drank a lot.
Yeah, right. You had
Well,
a ton
you know
of
why I
drinks.
don't know? It's because I was probably already blackout and I just kept drinking.
100%. You were double. You had
So it was
two.
cracking me
You
up
had
before.
two glass hands at the club at one point.
Really?
Oh my
You got
goodness.
a vodka soda in this
my
hand. You
goodness
got a
gracious.
tequila in this hand.
I don't even like tequila.
You
Yes.
were Noah. It was incredible because honestly, what
I don't know
happened was
how I
the
get this
I
way.
didn't want. I actually.
I don't know why I keep saying this.
Because
yeah, you do.
It
You
doesn't
drank a
happen
lot.
that often.
I wasn't gonna even tell Noah like that he was acting a certain way because
Yeah.
I don't like making people feel the next morning like they
Yeah,
were
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I'm glad that we waited.
Yeah, no, the next morning I don't like doing that. Once in person, I was going to be like, Noah, what the fuck? But Noah texted Saturday morning being like, how we feeling? And in my head, I was like, no way is he acting like he remembers last night.
Right.
So I just wrote like, great, like blah, 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 great night, like something like that.
Yep.
And I wasn't going to be like, how are you feeling? Because
Yep.
that's the worst kind of text to get
No,
the
it
next
is, it
morning.
is,
Like
yeah.
you do not want to
Yeah.
get that text. So I walk in the door and I guess you had told him what I told you.
Yes, immediately.
No, she
Immediately.
was like, I heard you had quite the
I
night.
heard
And
you
I'm
had
like-
quite the night,
I'm
big
like,
guy.
what does that mean? I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, you did. I mean, listen, it is what it is. We've all been there.
I feel like
we've
the
all had
people who
those
listen to the
nights.
show just from like the Denver thing, like it sounds like I have a real problem. And I
No.
just, this does not happen that often.
No. You don't have a problem. Everybody has those nights where they just or has had.
I'm also not
I don't
like a
have
club
them,
guy, so
but
I
I've had them.
When I go to a club, it's like I switch into like a different.
Everybody
You're a
enters
different
club
guy.
mode. Everybody enters club mode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
of
club
course.
mode is dangerous for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm twerking my ass. I'm trying not to pay attention to anything while I'm at the club, but I got Noah falling into me, so how am I not supposed to see what's happening?
That's honestly from the times that this does happen to me. Apparently, that's my go-to move. Is just falling.
You're a faller.
The vision,
You are
the
a
vision
white
of
girl
you
wasted.
I've been
just
kicked
like-
out of
the
clubs
vision
for
of you
these.
just like trying to like dance with Matt and like be like sexy and,
Yeah.
and like Noah's just like
No, that
falling
can I
into
tell
your
you?
arms.
Can I tell you that's exactly what
Major
happened?
Lil bro energy.
We
Like-
were, that's exactly what happened. We were vibing, singing with each other,
Yeah.
grabbing up on each other. All of a sudden, Noah falls in between us. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I have to go home. Lil bro keeps falling on me. I have to get out. No, honestly,
Big
there was-
lil bro
well, I will
night.
say this: was one moment where I did like have your back. Like you were wrong, but I had your back because I didn't know. Like at the table, there's a big bucket where all the drinks are in, all the ice, like everything. Noah falls across the table. And
This is how you know you really blacked out because I have no
yeah.
nothing.
So
This,
and nobody got mad at you. Like everyone was like, "Shit, that happens. Keep dancing." Like
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "Whatever."
Yep.
So Noah knocks over this whole bucket. Everything goes all over the floor. And they come and like start sweeping it up. Like literally people are slipping and sliding. And this one guy who I do not know who he was, why he was there. Like I knew everybody else at the table and how they got there, who invited who. I don't know who this person was. And he got so mad at Noah for like knocking over the table. And I wanted to be like, Lil bro's with me.
Yeah.
You're not at this table. Like,
Yeah.
this Lil bro's at this table, okay?
Yep.
So he can knock over the bucket all he wants. He's paying. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? He's paying for the table with us. You're not. So if he wants to knock over the bucket,
Yeah.
let him knock over the bucket. And then you turn to some girl because he kept being like, it was you. You knocked it over. And you were like, it wasn't me. Meanwhile, you just knocked it over. And then you turned to some girl and you went, shh, it was me. I was like, okay, he's gone.
Oh, man.
He's a goner. Lil bro's a goner. Big bro, but lil bro. Truly though, he's my big bro. But
I
he's
feel
my
like
lil bro.
all
he
these
is
other
low
reality
blow.
stars who are at the table, if we ever like work with them or run into them again, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, you're that guy. You're the one who
They're
was
like, they
wasted
walk in
at our
and be
table."
like, holy shit, this guy's your producer.
Truly, they'd be like, this fucking guy is editing the show. No, it's incredible. No, it was really such an entertaining night. And I got to be honest, nobody was paying attention to like what you were doing. Like the only reason I knew what you were
I'm
doing
the
is 'cause you
least
were
notable person at this table.
The only reason I knew what you were doing is because you were falling into me. So
Yeah. You
But-
got
You guys
a
held me
major.
we did. I mean, here's the thing. You also got it's little bro, right? Like we're siblings, but you also got mom and dad. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's like a whole family dynamic where we're like, all right, time to get into mom and dad mode. Let's pick up our son off the floor.
Yep.
We took our son out to the club and he's falling all over the place.
Oh man.
No,
Well,
it's
at
funny.
least I was gonna say you
Provides
got your
good
full
laughs.
victory Monday fit on.
Oh yeah, I actually didn't even realize that I had this as well. But
Yeah.
Q's maybe best team in college football.
Yeah.
Patriots. What happened? I thought you said they're gonna be the worst team in the
I
NFL.
know, quite the upset, the biggest upset of the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you're repping today. I am too, but
yeah.
a man stopped me on the street on the way to the office, and was like, "Your sweater, I love it."
Did
He
you
looked
say?
like he was in fashion.
Did you say I'm getting married in 2
I
weeks?
said it's from Abercrombie, and
Yeah, shout
no,
out
he
Abercrombie.
like
Excuse me. No, I'm kidding.
he was an older guy, but he must have worked in fashion or something. I could just tell from the way he
Fashion
was
week.
dressed. You know,
Fashion week,
he was
darling.
very fashionable, and he asked to take a picture of my
What?
sweater.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I was like, sure.
What a morning.
I know.
No, he's gonna steal the
You
idea.
gotta tell
Yeah.
Fran.
Yeah,
I know. I will. I
he's
will.
gonna steal the idea from Abercrombie.
Yeah. But
I will
lovely.
say, very very strange moment. So after being with Kendall,
Yeah.
we get home, we get into bed, turn on my TV. For some reason,
Was
Love
it
Island
Love
starts
Island?
playing.
it's like the TV that I have. It has like all the things that I've been watching, like on all different apps.
Yeah.
And it has Kendall's face paused on
Oh.
Peacock on my TV. I'm like, we literally looked at each other like, what the fuck? Like this is.
I would have loved
Real-
if you brought him back for like an afters.
And I-
you
and
turned the TV on.
I
it's
turned
just
TV on,
him.
it's just his face. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, that is kind
It
of
like
is bizarre.
scared me. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
god, that's so scary.
Right at the
I guess because
pause
the
point.
last thing I watched on Peacock maybe was that, and I was like, oh my god, that is so scary. But yeah, it was a great weekend. Actually, I had my future sister-in-law's bridal shower yesterday.
Beautiful.
My brother is getting married at the beginning of November, and it was such a lovely shower. It was quite lovely. My
Beautiful.
mom and her mom, they did a fantastic job.
Your mom knows what she's doing.
My mom, she had a whole raffle at this bridal
Yeah.
shower. Everyone won prizes. I walked away. I made out like a bandit.
There you go.
I was like, this is awesome. Like, this is amazing.
It's a great way to throw a shower.
Yeah, it was great. So that was a great time. So yeah,
Beautiful.
jam-packed
Yeah.
fun weekend.
It really was. Saratoga is so beautiful. I love being up
I've
there.
never been.
Oh my God, highly recommend. Eat for specifically, I mean, now it's like we're kind of getting to the point where it's not full foliage, but once it gets peak foliage, oh my God, it's amazing. I was really channeling my like former horse girl, like walking past these stores, these like the saddleries and everything of like the coats and the gear and I'm looking at John, I'm like, do I need a saddle? I'm like, oh my God, I just loved it. I was like, do I need like a sweater with horses all over it? Like,
Maybe you do.
I kind of think I do, but it's just beautiful. Such cute restaurants and coffee shops and little boutiques. And
That's amazing.
it's like, it's so delightful. Highly recommend if you want to like a little like weekend getaway. We took the Amtrak, which is also so easy. So easy. But I was cracking up. I walked past one boutique and they had the mannequins in the window, and then off to the side there was this giant poster of Miss Peaches.
No way.
Because
Of course,
obviously,
Saratoga,
I mean,
yeah.
Saratoga, like Dave's up
Yeah.
there all the time. And it was just this giant poster of Miss Peaches in it. She was dressed in one of her outfits.
Of course.
And it was like, it had like, "We love you, Miss Peaches"
That's
on it. I was like, oh
incredible.
my God, when Dave was here, they must have like put this out in front of their store.
Oh, that's so
Like,
good. That's amazing.
It was very nice. So,
That sounds
yeah,
quite
it was
lovely.
beautiful. Yep. Lovely.
I'm dyeing my hair tomorrow.
You are, but not like it's not crazy.
Like I don't want to scare anybody. Like
Yeah,
trust me,
yeah,
I'm not
no,
dyeing
it's not
my
gonna
hair
be black.
I'm not gonna dye my hair black again.
Yeah.
I'm happy, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be dyeing my hair black.
I think it's a great
I'm just
choice.
gonna
I
go
think
a
it's
little more
really good.
brown.
Yeah.
Because
It's a popular color right now. Like in it's like
I'm not trying to fit in.
no, but it's very. I think it's very flattering.
I think it's flattering. Also, I have hazel eyes. Okay,
You do.
and I'm trying to make these bad boys pop more.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I darken up my hair a tad, it will do that. Because when I put my underneath hair, which is darker, next to my eyes, my face, it makes more sense to me, you know? And sometimes the blonde, it like washes me out a little bit, especially going into fall. So I just want to accentuate the features. And I love my hair now, but it's fall. So why not, embrace the brown a little bit and see what happens. Nothing,
I agree.
Nothing crazy.
No, I think it's gonna be so nice.
I think it's gonna be fabulous, and I'm very confident that I'm gonna love it. So
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Yeah, I
But
think
also
it's a
not
good
because
color.
people probably won't even notice, honestly.
No,
But we'll see.
I think it's
On the podcast, maybe.
Yeah,
It's up in a ponytail right now, so if you're watching, it always looks dark when I put it in a ponytail. But we'll see. Nothing crazy. Once again, I will never ever dye my hair black with blonde streaks in the front ever again. That's my promise to the world.
Yeah.
I won't do that to you guys ever again, and to myself.
Yeah, but what a phase to look back on. It's like you can say you did it.
I could say I did it, and I could say, oh my fucking God, I'm so happy I'm not that person anymore.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But you know how I feel like some people always live with a what if with their hair.
No, yes.
Like, and then they reach an age where it's like just inappropriate to do it anymore. And they're like, damn, what if I did dye my hair purple at that time? I really wanted to dye it purple. And you just always live with that what if instead of just doing it. And you're like, look, I did it.
Yeah, what if I dyed my hair black with two blonde streaks in the front?
You know exactly what it would be like.
I know what it looks like.
Yep.
And I know I'll never do it again.
Exactly.
Because I was depressed.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on, let's get into the rest of the show. We're going to be talking about some topics. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, big weekend overall.
Fucking big
Football's
weekend. They hit
back
the town,
and they
man.
are out and about. Kendrick Lamar will be performing Super Bowl halftime show. Very exciting. JLo Matt Damon seemed to have a heartfelt talk, a heart-to-heart, one might say. And Selena graces the cover of Vanity Fair, and we also have Weekly Watch Report. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly ladies.
You kind of read that like a pop crave.
I did. Grace is the cover of Vanity
Grace is
Fair.
the
I wanted to
cover
see
of
if you.
Vanity
I
Fair.
wanted to see if you picked up on
Yeah.
that.
I saw one the other day that was really like they whip out that like Google. They're looking for synonyms.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift looking statuesque.
Yeah. Are you trying to show off that you're wearing loafers today
No,
for the
I'm
first
not.
time ever?
I wasn't actually. Funny enough,
I just really noticed.
Funny enough, actually, really wasn't. I've put my feet up on this thing all the time.
I know, but it was like, whoa, the loafers are my face.
Oh yeah,
I like them with the
I don't
outfit.
wear them that often, but
It fits the vibe today.
yeah, we got a couple interviews. I was
Why
trying to
not?
match like both vibes,
Right.
Because they're very different interviews.
Yes.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it fits for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the topics. Lots of wedding talk these days, weddings coming up, being guests at a wedding, friends' wedding coming up. There are so many weddings happening, and maybe your wedding is happening or you know someone's wedding who's happening, and this is where Zola can help you out. You can plan your entire wedding in one convenient place. From the day you get engaged and search for the venue to the day you send out your save the dates, which I did recently, you make your registry and even taste your cake, Zola has literally everything you need to make the whole process super easy and actually enjoyable. I did my save the dates on Zola and it was so easy. I was able to send out a link for people to fill out, collect all their addresses, and then get their addresses printed on the envelopes, printed by Zola, sent to my house, and I got to mail them out. And it was so easy thanks to Zola. There's even a 5-star app I have downloaded that helps you plan on the go or on your couch, which is how I did that. Zola helps couples plan the wedding they really want with tons of unique features and personalized recommendations based on a couple's preferences. What I love about the app is it tells me how many days exactly until my wedding. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to do that math. I open up the app and I'm like, oh, it's this many days. So I love that. And there's so many different features. Every Zola wedding is as unique as the couple planning it. So their wedding pros are also on call to walk with couples from question to answer at any time. So start planning at Zola.com. Help somebody plan at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com. Once again, help yourself or help somebody else. Go to Zola, ZOLA.com. So it was a big weekend. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were seen all over New York City.
All over.
They were at the U.S. Open. They were at dinner at Lucali. Shout out to Lucali, one of the best places, pizza places ever. Absolutely delicious. Sorry.
I will eventually.
Yes, you will.
But
sorry.
If you ever want to take me there, I'm available.
You will be there.
Amazing. No, they really did. They went out to dinner again last night. Like
they're
I wake up every morning. It's like Taylor and Travis hitting the town. And this is probably one of the last weekends we will be able to see them do this because
they're breaking up.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm kidding. No, please, everybody, is a joke before everybody fucking freaks out.
Because of just because of his schedule. Like it just works out that they open the season on Thursday, so it's like he has the rest of the weekend off before he needs to be back in Kansas City. When he's playing on Sundays, he's not going to be out to dinner in New York City on Saturday night.
Right.
But this weekend they got to do the whole thing. U.S. Open, out, post game. Taylor was looking sexy at the Chiefs game. The whole thing. I honestly really enjoyed her outfits this weekend.
Yeah.
Travis, hit or miss for me, I will say. I saw his post game outfit, meh. His U.S. Open outfit, not for me.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lucali's outfit with like the kind of giving security guard in a way, but I liked it. Like the slick back.
That was what
dark.
That was when they showed up to the.
Is that what you?
The recording
they went
studio.
to that was for the wedding. They also went to a wedding at Electric Lady Studio.
What
did he wear to Lucali's?
I'm not sure. Something a little more similar to that. But that was a good look. The one at the Electric.
Yes, I liked that. I liked that.
That was nice. He looked like a real gentleman.
Well, he cleaned it up a little bit. It was a wedding.
Yeah.
So
he looked like a gentleman there. Taylor, I loved her.
Yes.
I loved her outfit for the Chiefs game. I love a high boot with shorts. I love that look. So I love that outfit. All different outfits all weekend. Yeah, Travis is hit or miss, but he has his own style. So you do you.
That is true.
They look like they were having a blast at the U.S. Open, just enjoying it. And it really just goes to show that she probably really regrets locking herself away for 6 years. And now she's just enjoying life as she should.
I agree. And they're adorable. They're in love.
They're so cute.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Travis was in like a cutoff, like gray ivory sweater, striped pants, and a hat when he went to Lucali's. I see. I'm also not opposed to this outfit as much either. But I think the U.S. Open outfit was not for me.
No, me either. But you know what? Everybody has their own style, so you do you.
Yeah. I wonder if there's ever a time when Taylor's like, that's what you're going with today, or if she's just like they're so in love that anything he wears. There were some funny photos that people were trying to, a picture's worth 1,000 words, so they say, and people were trying to decipher like all these different moments because it just seemed like they were being photographed every fucking second at the U.S. Open, and there was a moment where like he was like kind of taking his hat off, and she like kind of was like, "Ooh, take your hat off." And then like he did, and then it was like, "Oh, put your hat back on." Like kind of like maybe a hat hair situation.
Yeah, maybe a hat head. But that must be really hard to be like photographed every second though, because there are moments where you're not speaking. You know what I mean? There are moments where you just want to just stand there.
They're also like at a tennis match where
you're not really supposed to talk.
And it's the U.S. Open final. Like it's like a very respectful event.
Yeah, you're supposed to be like hush.
Yeah.
So like that must be kind of hard because they want to like. Not that they want to put on a face, but you also don't want people to be like, oh, they're photographed looking miserable. But like also, it's okay to just stand there too. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Definitely. A lot of potential run-ins this weekend as well. Scooter Braun was at the U.S. Open final. And Karlie Kloss was at the wedding at Electric Lady Studio. which must have been extremely intimate. It's not like a big space.
I mean, Carly Kloss also went to one of her shows, so I assume at this point that they're
yeah, but she could go to one of her shows and not
speak to her, but
not see Taylor at all.
Right, but why would you show up to the show? You know what I mean? If you weren't like at least cordial.
Yeah. No, I get that, but being at a wedding with probably not a lot of people is, I think, a whole different thing. Small room.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm assuming.
Right, very intimate.
Everybody's kind of got to chat. Mm-hmm. She's not on stage performing the whole time.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe they just don't chat that much. You know?
Yeah.
They avoid it. But yeah, great weekend overall for them. They look adorable, obviously. And
really, we're hitting the town.
Yeah, you know what? Good for them. Get out and about.
They were working OT proving those rumors wrong.
Right.
They're like, we're gonna make sure we're seen every second of this weekend, and we're feeling good.
Yeah, and we are happy and in love. And whoever wants to make a breakup rumor,
they're freaking like, she's kind of giving a little dancing on him at the U.S. Open.
Why not?
Maybe one too many honey deuces.
Live your life.
Yeah,
we all act that way with a little honey deuce in our system, huh?
Yeah, it's adorable. I mean, I don't have a bad thing to say about them.
No,
I mean, can't find one.
Really, how could you? The only times people find bad things to say is because they're jealous that people are happy in love.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yep. And if you want to get mad that people are happy and in love, then that's really on you. It's a reflection of yourself.
Yep.
So dig deep and maybe look in the mirror and say, why the fuck does this bother me? That's bizarre.
Yeah, fair.
So that's really
Agreed.
that. Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl this year. Great. Kendrick Lamar is a fantastic performer.
Yeah.
And I think that this is going to be spectacular. I mean, he already did perform partially back in 2022 when they had all those rappers together with Dr. Dre.
Yep.
So if that was just a glimpse of what his performance is going to be, it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really, really, really good. The Super Bowl is in Vegas.
New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans.
Yes.
What? Was it just in Vegas?
It was just in Vegas.
It was already in Vegas.
Yes. Now it's going to be New Orleans. And Lil Wayne's manager was upset on his Instagram story that it's not Lil Wayne because that's where he's from.
Right.
But at this point in time, Kendrick Lamar, even though Lil Wayne, one of the best rappers literally ever, which I feel like people just don't say often anymore, which is crazy. But like when I see videos of people getting stopped on the street, like, who's the best rapper ever? It's like, I don't see anybody saying Lil Wayne, which is crazy because Lil Wayne really is one of the best rappers ever.
Right.
But Kendrick Lamar is just, at this time, a lot bigger than Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I do see Kendrick like being thoughtful about where, taking into consideration like where the Super Bowl location is. Maybe he'll throw in a lot of like Louisiana flair.
We'll see. I mean, I think it's going to be incredible. And listen, obviously, when there was rumors that it was Miley Cyrus, it's
just a complete 180.
It's cool, but I think Kendrick Lamar is going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So
they're two completely different potential shows.
Yeah,
there. I would love to see Miley do the Super Bowl halftime show. I hope that does happen eventually.
I think so. I think it's in the cards.
Yeah,
but right now would be the year for Kendrick Lamar to do it. Like, he's basically just like he's gonna call Drake a pedophile on the biggest stage of the world.
Right.
I wonder what he can say, because
right. Like, can you sing that? Can you sing that song?
I don't know.
Or do you have to bleep out certain words?
He might not say that word
on a national broadcast like that.
Yeah.
But people are talking about how, because the song that started this whole beef was first person shooter, and in that song Drake and J. Cole say we're as big as the Super Bowl.
They say they're big as big as the Super Bowl, or bigger than the Super Bowl.
He said that he was.
Yeah, they say they're as big as the Super Bowl.
Oh.
And now Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl, so it's kind of like, haha.
Has Drake ever performed at the Super Bowl?
No.
Not as like a.
I don't think he's ever
added performance.
I saw Rihanna liked the post that Kendrick was performing at the Super Bowl. So
yeah, I could see her being happy about that.
Good for him. It'll be a great show.
Yeah, I think so. Moving on, JLo and Matt Damon seen having a heart-to-heart, holding hands. Matt Damon looked upset. It seemed like JLo was breaking it to him that his friend maybe is not who he thinks he is.
Yeah, in my mind though, Matt is so aware of that, and they're having a conversation that's just them holding hands, being like, "God, I get it."
Like Matt's like putting his head down, like I
like he's like,
wish.
oh man, like I wish you guys were able to work it out, but you know, I understand he can be difficult.
Yeah, and I feel like Matt Damon was like, I just fucking wish he could be different.
Yeah.
Why couldn't he be different this time? You know?
Right. Like, I'm so sorry. It just didn't.
Right. He's just like,
Just didn't pan out this time.
My guy, he just can't figure it out.
Yeah. They were at the Toronto International Film Festival. They were having a private chat, the after party, celebrating their new movie, Unstoppable, which premiered on Friday. Lopez stars in the project, which was produced by Damon and Affleck's company, Artist Equity. But yeah, they're an eyewitness previously told people that they chatted for over 20 minutes during the soiree, the after party. According to the source, they began talking and had a long, deep conversation. This discussion reportedly started after JLo sat down with Matt and his wife at an outdoor table. Ben was not at TIFF. So, yeah, I mean, it's just like having a little moment to mourn.
To
mourn the relationship, mourn what
and
was,
wasn't, and then was again, and now isn't.
Is not once
anymore.
again. And just, we are so sorry. Yeah, you know, I imagine Ben is, I imagine like it's just a lot of deep sighing happening in that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just a lot of like, oh,
God, why did he do that?
gosh. Oh, gosh.
Come on, Ben.
Just, wish it was different.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry. Oh, you gonna try and take a percentage of our production company?
You know, you didn't really help with that movie.
I know we're making this movie together, the one that we're promoting, but there's some other ones, you know?
Oh,
How's this gonna go?
Yeah. Between me and you, I won't tell Ben.
Yeah. No, that's tough.
It is.
That's just like, you see there are always rumors that like Matt was skeptical about the reunion, I feel like, but publicly he always said, you know, really nice things.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like when you go through a breakup and you become really good friends with all of his friends, and then you don't see him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then maybe you run into one of them, and if the ex isn't around, you're like, it's good to see you.
Yeah, you're like, you know what?
You're like, it's good to see. How's life?
Right.
How you been?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How's the kids?
Yeah.
How's your dog? Still like your job?
Yeah.
You know?
Sorry I don't call.
Yeah. It's just probably won't see you again anytime soon.
Right. Enjoy
Yeah.
life.
Yep. Best
Have
of
a good
luck.
life. Best of luck to you, honey.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the conversation that they
Yep.
had. Last topic, Selena Gomez graced the cover of Vanity Fair.
Yes, she
as
did.
Pop Crape would say. And she talked about things going on in her life right now. She talked about releasing the documentary My Mind and Me, how she didn't want to put that out. And after she put it out, she didn't leave her house for days. She was afraid they were going to pull the plug. They got lawyers involved. But since it was locked with Apple, they didn't do that. I'm glad she didn't end up doing it, because it was great to see inside of her life.
Yep.
She also talked about, you know, maybe not being able to have kids in the way that she thought that she would because of her health issues. She doesn't think that she would be able to carry her own kids, but surrogacy and adoption are huge possibilities for her in the future. So maybe very possible with that. And talked about just being happy with Benny. And I think that's what we're seeing from her lately.
Yeah, definitely. She does seem to be extremely in love. I very much appreciate her being open about her health issues and where she's at, and because we've seen interviews recently, she did acknowledge, like, when Benny was on Howard Stern and was talking about them having kids, or like, that he would love to have kids and that he wants to have love to have kids with his partner. And Selena laughed about it. She said, I was dying laughing. Like, anything else you want to put out there? But, she said Benny's a light in her life, her best friend. And she said, I've never been loved this way. I love telling him everything. So it's nice that she is in such a loving relationship where she is looking forward to that next step. And despite, having to deal with what she has dealt with, her lupus and kidney issues, and I'm sure she's had this conversation with her doctors and all those things. It is a privileged to be able to have surrogacy and an adoption as an option. So that is a great path for her to go down, like when she's ready to do that. Because she's also always talked about wanting kids. You know, she's been quoted saying, oh, you know, if I'm 35 and still single, like I'm having a baby. Like it's just, so I'm happy that it seems like everything has come together what seems to be perfectly for her right now and with her relationship. And she is a newly branded billionaire.
Right. That did happen last week. Selena Gomez woke up a billionaire.
With a B.
That's fucking insane.
The makeup world really is, God, it's what really takes you over the top. It's what put Kylie over the top, Rihanna. Now Selena with Rare Beauty and she's reported to be worth $1.3 billion.
Rihanna and Selena really put their time and effort into their brands. Like they really do make a fantastic product.
Yeah. 100%. I think like Rihanna paved the way for a lot. And it's like, it's same with Rare Beauty. Like she really seems to, Selena like cares about it a lot and they make a really good product.
They do. Their products are great.
And you know, same with Fenty. So
yeah,
it's really, really great. And yeah, that's what you got to do, it seems, when you're just a really good makeup line and bam!
A makeup line that cares.
Yeah, shoots you to a B.
Right up there. Congrats.
Right past M, straight to B.
Not sure you need our congratulations, but congrats, Selena.
No, yeah.
You're a billionaire, so like, what's our congratulations going to do for you?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, but it must
feel
good.
Now she has those B initials for Benny, but also billionaire.
Yep.
She's probably like, you know, she's like, ooh, this has a different meaning now.
Yep.
Double meanings.
I bet Steve Martin and Martin Short had a funny like congratulations to her.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see.
No,
I'm saying I bet he did.
Oh,
I bet they did. I'm just
yeah.
Just like a funny interaction.
It's funny that she's like on this little show, but she's a billionaire.
It's not a little show.
No, I know. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. But they just this little show.
Right.
They got renewed for a 5th season.
Yeah. Well, you know, I could see those guys
little
being
show
like,
with Steve Martin and Martin
right.
Short.
They're just I could see that. That's like an older man joke of like, you're selling, what are you selling? Lipsticks?
Yeah.
Billionaire?
Yeah, I could see that.
You're like, yeah, sure.
Sure am.
Sure am, Marty.
And that's what's going on.
Yep.
And that's how I did it. All right, that wraps up the topics.
I hope you guys are still enjoying these last few weeks where, it's still warm. Yes, I know we're getting ready for fall, but summer lingers on. Maybe you're still listening to that same music. You want to hold on to that magic of your summer playlist. Well, it is better when it is enjoyed with a cold Coors Light, because music plus Coors Light equals chill amplified. Coors Light is the only choice when you're ready to choose chill. So when you embrace a chill mindset, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. So if you are getting ready for a night out, your friends are all back, you're ready to go. You're feeling good. You got plans. You're listening to your favorite music, and you got Coors Light stocked up to give to everybody. It's the best. So you can amplify your chill this summer with Coors Light. Choose chill, choose Coors Light. Go to CoorsLight.com/summermusic to see how Coors Light can amplify your summer. And be sure to keep an eye out on Coors Light's social handles all summer long for more exciting announcements. And always, celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. All right, let's get into the Weekly Watch Report, where we talk about the things we watched this week. Weekly Watch Report on Monday. 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 Hey. Noah's at the club. Noah's at the club. Noah's at the club. Knocking things over. Knocking things over. Oh my God. He's on the floor. Noah's going down. He's yelling timber. You better move out the way.
And you better go home. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Things we watched this week. The Challenge.
Yeah, I had a bad TV week, sadly.
That's all right.
I know. But so no spoilers.
No spoilers. The Challenge.
Was it a good episode?
Yeah, I'll give it a B.
Okay.
Well, it's a controversial ending.
Ooh.
I'll give it a B, but it was a controversial ending.
You can talk about it.
So the ending was controversial because Derek and Horacio were in elimination against each other, and it was literally so close, like by the second.
Yeah.
And they didn't really show a replay, and they just said Derek won.
Ooh.
And then Horacio made a video like talking about it after the episode aired. So people are like, you know, how is this win by Derek justified? It's a whole thing. Just watch.
Okay, so all right. So there's like it's a little controversial.
It's
like
controversial
a win with
by
an
Derek.
asterisk.
Yes.
On it. Okay.
Yes,
got
definitely. Tell Me Lies is back.
Yes, it is.
Tell Me Lies is back. And
yes,
I
it
am
is. This
fucking
fucking
into it.
show, man.
And can I just say, when I'm watching this show, I'm just like, Grace Van Patten is
Stunning. Stunning.
Jaw dropping.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I had the exact same thoughts.
She is so stunning.
Yeah, she is.
Like, and can really rock any hair color.
Yeah.
She's stunning. She really is. I fucking love this show.
I know.
You know
Spoiler
what I mean?
alert if you haven't watched the first 2 episodes, but like the end of episode 1. I mean, honestly, the end of both of them, but
Everybody's fucking, everybody's kissing, everybody's dating each other. It's the perfect show. You know what I mean?
there's not one redeemable character on this show, and I think that's what makes it so good.
Yes, because you don't root for any of them, but you do.
Yeah.
But they're all bad.
Yeah.
But you like
Right.
are trying to, I don't even know at this point. I don't even know what I'm rooting to happen.
I know.
I just know that I can't look away.
Seeing, and it's like, I just wonder how they're going to connect everything, because it's like the jump in time is so significant in the way that they live their lives
Mm-hmm.
that 8 years, it's like so much could have happened.
Who knows?
in all
Every
that
day.
time, but you're trying to connect the dots. When Pippa went home after the engagement party, in the current
Mm-hmm.
time jump, more current, and it was Diana waiting for her. Oh my God, I just shot off my couch.
Yeah, I was happy for those two.
Yeah. I mean, they seem like a lovely couple, because if there were to be any redeemable characters, it's probably those two.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is, it's hard. I don't think it's hard to follow, but I'm just like, how do they end up here?
Well, exactly.
What made them get here?
I mean,
First
there
of
must
all-
have been a time that none of them communicated at all.
And can I tell you a storyline I really don't like in really any show ever?
Yeah.
It makes me wildly uncomfortable. A student-teacher relationship.
Oh my God.
I genuinely,
100%.
I genuinely dislike. Like,
It's less bad because this is college. Like as in terms
No.
of a teacher.
I mean, like,
No.
because she's of age.
Exactly.
But that doesn't make it like better. Like,
I mean, it does, but,
He's
like-
no, but he's a married man. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously because she's of age, yes. But morally, he's a married man. They both work at the school, and he's with this young student. Like, it makes me so uncomfortable. Like, those storylines, like, I just can't. I'm like, ugh.
I will say I am normally shocked when new storylines develop on this show. That was one I saw coming from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
When they went to the teacher's house and they panned to older, very handsome British husbands, I was like, oh shit, one of them's sleeping with this guy for sure.
It's just
For sure.
It's a tale as old as time in one of these shows, but it makes me uncomfortable every single time.
Yeah, it really does.
But good 2 episodes.
God,
I'm giving
really
it.
is. And you're still thinking like, what happens with her friend from high school?
Right.
And now they're
And-
like,
And the friend from high
What
school
happened?
says to her, "I will never forgive you for what you did."
yeah.
But do you
Had
think it
to
has
have
to
been
be
something
with the brother?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Had to be something with the brother.
But honestly, then
Well deserved.
Then Lucy did. If Lucy
Yeah.
got the brother in trouble, like, he deserves to be in
Yeah.
trouble for what happened.
Right. Or if he like did something else or
Yes.
like what. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. But that could also be told like, it could be
it could be something different.
Something
Tell
else.
Me Lies. That's what it's called. I
Yep.
give it a B+. I give it a B+. I really like this show. It just draws me in.
it does.
It was so absurd the first season, but I've gotten over the absurdity. Now I
Yeah.
just love it.
Right. But you like, once you accept it for what it is.
Yes.
That's when you're like, oh my God.
Feed me more.
You know?
Tell me lies.
Exactly. When he sat at that table in the dining area when she was
That was
flirting
crazy.
with Thomas Doherty's
Mhm.
character, and he like was like, oh, I'm just so sorry for the way, like, you must be so wrecked by what happened. But like I was like, he is one of the best manipulative assholes that's ever been on TV.
I was
It's
just like,
impressive.
no one is that
He's a
crazy.
psychopath.
He's the most hateable fucking
like,
asshole
it's crazy
ever.
how much of an absolute psychopath he is.
He better be a gem in real life because holy
Oh.
fuck, he's the most hateable.
Oh my
Man.
God. It's really crazy.
He's a psycho. Like,
just-
you just want to fucking grab him.
I know. And just when you think, what's his face, the other guy that she's been talking to is like, like maybe he's gonna be good, fucking headbutts somebody.
They're all out of control. They're all out of control.
Out of control.
And I honestly forgot that fucking Evan and Lucy slept together.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
know.
are you kidding me? I forgot this happened.
And it's crazy that she's just not gonna fess up.
No,
Oh,
and-
also,
and-
yeah, she's the most manipulative too.
No,
yeah, she. Oh my
Lucy's-
God, I was gonna say they're all bad.
Oh my God, I'm
Lucy's
so
terrible.
sorry.
Yeah.
Lucy's
Big
terrible.
fat bad friend liar.
And it's so bad because Lucy's so pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you're just like, you're so terrible.
You're such a like.
You're such a bad
Sometimes
friend.
she's a good friend. Sometimes she's such a bad friend.
I mean, she's the worst friend.
Yeah.
She fucking slept with her friend's.
Yeah.
Her best friend's
And
boyfriend.
then
That's the worst
she's
friend.
consoling her.
Yeah, and,
And
then
then-
even when
and
the
then
boyfriend
hugging her.
admits it, she was like, "With did he say with who?"
It's crazy. It's insane. Awful. They're awful.
But that's where all the mystery lies, right? Because it's like they're at the engagement party. Obviously, they make it work eventually. But it's like, does Lucy ever fess up?
right. Does Brie even know it was
Yeah.
ever Lucy?
Yep.
Because it's not like Brie was like really asked. She's gonna try to dig deeper
Yeah.
later when Evan tries to crawl back. She's gonna be like, "Oh my God."
Honestly, Diana's line of like after the party when she was like, "Were they there?" Like I like loved that. She's like, "Yep, they were both there."
Oh my God. It's so dramatic.
So dramatic.
And I can't wait for the next
Yeah.
episode. I watched 5 episodes of The Perfect Couple. Have you watched?
No,
Fuck.
I haven't watched.
I need
and
to
I'm,
say something.
I'm
I'm gonna try
about
to-
like I don't know. It sucks because I don't know what to do with this show. Because I've seen like mixed reviews and I've had friends that have read the book and have fucking loved the book. And I'm like, damn, this makes me want to read the book before I watch the show.
So I'm just not going to be
So-
able to talk about.
I don't know.
Let me just say something. And
Yeah.
I,
It's whatever. I'll survive.
You got your wedding. You're going on your
I'll
honeymoon. What do you
survive.
care about this show?
Yeah.
Come on. Leave Schreiber.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know how to word this without like spoiling some of the stuff that's on the show, but I'm going to try.
Yep.
Going off of okay, I'll word it like this. Going off of Tell Me Lies, right? You got this friend fucking that friend's boyfriend, that friend's girlfriend, this one, that one. They're all
Yeah.
fucking each other, right?
Yeah.
And for that show, like they're in college, and I'm like, whoa, you know? I want to say something, and I just don't want to spoil it. Like, see, now I'm starting to word it, and
Yeah.
I just. Moral of the story is, Liev Schreiber plays the dad
Yeah.
in The Perfect Couple.
I
Husband
mean,
to
he's-
Nicole Kidman.
So he's doing bad shit.
I think more people, if you want to shock me, more people need to be fucking Liev Schreiber in this show. If you want to truly shock me,
Yeah. Yep. How
More-
many episodes are in the season?
Only 6, I think, right?
oh really?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're
short.
basically at the end.
No,
Am
I watched all of it.
You got
Yeah.
one
It was
episode
only
left.
6.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I didn't realize. If you want to truly knock me off my socks, there's something that I thought should have happened, where I thought the show was going.
It is only 6 episodes.
Oh, okay. I have 1 episode left.
Yep.
I thought this show was going in a certain direction, and I wasn't too far off, but I was far off on who it was.
Mm.
And I was like, if you really want to fucking shock me, you would have made that happen.
Yeah.
You would have blew my socks away.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. But I wasn't so shocked because it's like, you know.
Yeah. See, that's where I'm like, I'm in a tough position because I don't know if the show is exactly how the book is, and I've just had my friends be like, I love, like, the book is so good that I'm like, shit, now I'm gonna miss out on like reading a good book because I watched the TV show first, and I bought the book, so I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but yes, you are right. There's a lot of things going on that I probably will not get to it.
Yeah.
In the next at all. So you say what you want to say. I'll survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I want to say because Noah said it.
Yeah.
And for the people that watched, they'll appreciate
the
commentary. And if you didn't watch, then come back to it or whatever. There's a couple that's getting married. The son of the perfect couple, Liev Schreiber and Nicole Kidman, and him and his fiance are getting married, obviously. And her maid of honor, turns out the maid of honor is the one that gets murdered.
Yeah. Well, I knew somebody dies.
Yeah.
It's
her maid of honor, but you find that out pretty quickly. Her maid of honor is the one
it's a murder.
Her maid of honor is the one
mystery.
Is the one that gets killed. Turns out the maid of honor was sleeping with Liev Schreiber's character. Okay, I knew somebody was sleeping with Liev Schreiber's character, and I was guessing that it was the fiance, the kid's fiance that was sleeping with Liev Schreiber. That would have shocked me, because then she starts hooking up with his best friend, and I'm like, we've seen this song and dance before,
right?
Knock my socks off and have this kid's fiance hooking up with his dad.
Yeah, I got what you're
that
saying.
would shock me if his fiance was hooking up with his dad. I would have been floored.
I think there's so much absurd TV out there that we're not, when something crazy happens, we're like, could be crazier.
That's where my head was going. I was like, I think I'm desensitized to the TV.
Yeah.
That I was thinking this show was going to be so nuts that she was going to be fucking Liev Schreiber.
Yeah, right.
And they were all, it starts off, they're all like, oh my God, he's so hot, he's a dilf, like, I'd fuck him, like, all the characters, like, talking about how bad
they said, quote, he's fuckable.
Yeah, like, everyone's talking about how fuckable Liev Schreiber is. I was like, more people need to be fucking him on this show for me to be stunned about what's happening.
That's fair.
He's Liev Schreiber's
a good-looking guy.
He's a fucker.
Oh.
In a good way.
Yeah, like, he,
Yeah, there you go.
Leave it at that.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
What? So you have an episode left, so you don't know. You have to wait.
Wish I watched one more episode. I guess I didn't realize how many were there. I'll give it a B+. The main actress is phenomenal.
Yeah.
She was in Behind Her Eyes. She was in Bad Sisters. She has the black hair with the blue eyes.
Yeah, that is Bono's daughter. You too.
What?
Yeah.
Yep. That's Bono's daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Eve Hewson?
Yeah.
What?
Yep. She's the daughter of Bono, an Irish activist, Alice Hewson.
What?
Is she Irish? She's from Dublin, so she...
Yeah, she's Irish.
Damn.
Everybody's a Nepo baby.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, she's still fantastic. She's still so talented, but I was like, wow, she's really made it. I mean, she has, but she's Bono's daughter.
But yeah, but Bono is her dad. That's a cool. That's a cool one because I feel like we're getting like the cross. It's like J.J. Abrams, director, Gracie Abrams, singer, Bono, singer, Eve's an actress. You cross the. Like, she's not like a singer, like her, but yeah, Bono's got to be one of the coolest ones to be like, yeah, that's my dad. Yeah.
You've left me speechless.
Yep.
With that one.
Yep. She's 33. She's born in Dublin.
I kind of was like, this woman came out of nowhere. Like,
she also has
an amazing actress.
Yeah.
Rags to riches.
Yeah, true rags to riches story in my eyes.
Also absolutely unreal epic name. Her full name is Memphis Eve Sunny Day Iris Hewson.
Oh my God, why? How did she choose which name to go with?
I know. Memphis, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate names before her last name. Memphis Eve Sunny Day Iris.
That's kind of
Hewson.
sick. Sunny Day.
Yeah.
How do you know which name to go with?
She went with Eve. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming her parents decided. They were like, "This is her name, but we're gonna call her Eve."
Damn.
She's got an older sister, 2 younger brothers. Yeah.
Well, she's really good.
Yep. And then she went to NYU. And she graduated in 2013.
It's funny to think that Bono's watching this show then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Nicole Kidman's in it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Liev Schreiber has a shockingly low amount of Instagram followers.
I feel like all those old guys, they don't even like
Yeah.
use social media.
Oh my God, she dated James Lafferty from 2010 to 2015.
Wow, that's 5 years.
Nathan Scott
And Bono's daughter?
were together for 5 years.
Nathan Scott dated Bono's daughter?
And also like kind of like One Tree Hill was One Tree Hill still on TV then?
No.
2010?
No.
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 Maybe?
No.
Last episode of One Tree Hill aired
2012.
2012.
What?
2012.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my sense of time
It
is
was
all
on for
warped.
9 years.
2012.
Holy shit.
So she was dating when the show was still on for some time.
Damn. Bono's daughter's got moves.
Wow. Yeah. And she's a star.
She's a great actress.
Yeah. Yep.
I just was like, where did this woman come from? She's such a good actress. She's in all these things. Bono. She came from Bono.
She came from Bono.
Literally.
Yep.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'll give that show a B+.
Yeah.
It's good.
How's Nicole? Good. Kidman.
I was like, my sister?
No. Yeah. It's just
Like,
change the
that's
subject
random.
completely. It's such a great cast. I don't know how I'm seeing like such like mixed.
Nicole Kidman
Reviews.
is...
It's pretty corny at point.
Yeah, that's what people said that they were like the dialogue is like not
it's not
good.
like-
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
White Lotus.
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman is phenomenal in everything she's in my eyes.
Yeah.
She's a very captivating
Dakota
actress.
Fanning is in it too.
Dakota
right?
Fanning is such a great actress.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm like giving everyone their flowers.
Why not?
Dakota Fanning, every time she pops into something, I'm like, yes.
Yes.
That is our child star.
Mhm.
You know? Charlotte, that is Charlotte's Web.
Mhm.
Dakota Fanning is it, you know? She was the staple
That
actress
is Uptown Girl.
when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like, just like Dakota Fanning, now she's great. Yeah, so yeah, Dakota Fanning is in it.
Yeah.
Not to jump up and say, yes,
Yes.
Dakota Fanning is in it.
She sure is. She's great.
But yeah, I'll give it
You went with B+.
no, but I'm wondering if I want to go down to a B.
Mm.
I'll give it a B+. I'll be nice. You know, I'm
Yeah.
into it. Liev
It's
Schreiber.
truly your own opinion on how you felt about it.
I know, that's why I'm
Yeah.
digging a little deeper. I just
Yeah.
watched it last night. I'm digesting a little bit, forgive me. But
Liev Schreiber bumps it up half.
Liev Schreiber bumps it up the plus. Liev Schreiber is
Quote unquote a fucker.
Liev Schreiber's a fucker. We were talking about that last time. I was like, he's a fucker.
He's Ray Donovan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Ray Donovan? Ray!
Yeah.
Ray Donovan's great.
I watched. No,
Fucking
honestly
Ray.
I've watched like 3 episodes of Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan, if it came out now, people would be eating it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liev Schreiber. He just is like,
Yeah.
It's like you can tell. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
yep. But more
Capital
people.
F.
You don't
Yeah.
think that's the character? You think it's just him in general?
I think it's him.
I think it's him in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As someone who hasn't watched the show, I feel like it's him in general.
And I just feel like more people should be fucking him in the show.
He's just playing himself in the show.
Like, I don't think he's playing himself. I'm like, shock me more.
Yeah.
You know?
Throw a little more spice into it is what you're saying.
Like, yeah, I just like, it's maybe because I just watched Tell Me Lies that I'm like, this isn't really shocking me right now. We got
Yeah.
this one with that one and this one and this one and that one. But anyways, I'm tired of hearing myself talk, so.
Yeah,
Next.
he's single.
Leave?
Yeah, I forgot.
no, I think he's married to
No,
isn't he
Leave got married
They got
2023.
divorced in 2016.
He got married in 2023.
Oh.
I looked that up last night.
But he was married to Naomi Watts, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not together. He got married in 2023.
Oh, it's not on here. Liev Schreiber wife.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taylor
Neeson.
Neeson.
Oh.
Daughter named Sasha.
Yeah.
Oh wow. He's gonna be an old dad.
No, not now. I think he's.
No, I think they just had with his new wife.
Oh, really?
They had a kid.
I also love hearing
2023
him
they
do
had a
Liev.
Am I saying it
No,
wrong?
I think it's Liev.
His IMDb
Well,
says
his first name's Isaac.
yeah.
We were doing a lot
of
research.
deep dive.
Well, Matt
His
last night was like, he's gorgeous.
Yeah, his IMDb does say pronounced Liev.
Okay.
But leave, I mean, I'm sure people like
leave.
You know.
Liev. Oh, sorry.
Liev.
Excuse me. Let me refrain. Let me backtrack. Liev Schreiber.
Yeah. I also love his that he does all the Hard Knocks. Voice of Hard Knocks.
Oh, yeah.
Voice of God, some call him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a great voice. Great voice.
Yep.
If you can spot a too good to be true health hack from a mile away and read labels like it's your job, congratulations, you are a skeptic. And Ritual knows that every good skeptic deserves a multivitamin that exceeds your standards. Their clinically backed Essential for Women 18 Plus multivitamin has high quality, traceable key ingredients in clean, bioavailable forms. Ritual's multivitamin for women 18 plus has 9 key nutrients and 2 delayed release capsules per day that optimize your body's absorption. They are gentle on an empty stomach with a minty essence in every bottle that helps make taking your multis actually enjoyable. Ritual is so great. I take my Ritual multivitamins every morning. Like I said, it is so easy, 2 capsules, and that's all you need. I feel like instead of having a bunch of different containers and all these different things, you're scattered, you don't know, you're trying to take this, trying to take that. Ritual is great because it's all packed into one multivitamin. So there's no more shady business. Ritual's Essential for Women 18 Plus is a multivitamin you can actually trust. You can get 25% off your first month at ritual.com/chicks. Start Ritual or add Essential for Women 18 Plus to your subscription today. That's ritual.com/chicks for 25% off. What did I watch this week?
What did you watch,
Francesca? I have not mentioned this show at all. I've been watching it consistently. And it's at the end of the season now, basically. But Real Housewives of Dubai. I've watched the whole thing. I'm almost like the season's almost over. It's just like when I need something to put on, like mindless. Like can't say it was like a fantastic season. If you guys are watching, I feel like maybe you'd agree. Caroline Brooks, not for me. Too much. The whole season, I was like, oh gosh, this is too much. I'll give it a C. It's like,
classic.
Yeah, background noise. I did finish House of the Dragon, watched episode 8. I get it. I understand the commentary. It just fucking ends. Like, you're just like,
see, that's
what?
why I don't want to watch it.
You know what's so strange? My sister, who's the biggest Game of Thrones fans that I have ever known.
Yeah.
Like, was going to incorporate the theme song walking out to her wedding.
Yep.
Like, she's like, she loves like all those types of shows. Fucking loved this season of House of the Dragon. And she was like, you gotta watch. And I was like, Nicole, you're the only person that's saying this. I haven't seen
Did
one.
she like the last season of Game of Thrones?
It's good.
No.
Like, here, this is my issue with it.
I don't know if she did. Honestly, sorry. Keep going.
No, it's an objectively a good. It's like objectively well done and interesting and good. I think everyone's issue was it's headed in a direction that is so intriguing. You want to know what happens because the whole season is just like a buildup of the two sides fully going to war, and they just don't go to war. Like it's just a setup. That's just how they decided to end it. They decided to end it as like, oh my, here's the last moment where both sides, it's like somebody's going to make a move. Who's going to be the first one to make it, end the season. Like that's kind of how they did it. So like, I find it to be very good still, but it's a frustrating ending as a viewer because you watch the whole season thinking you're going to get some of the action, and the action just didn't come. It'll come in 2 years when the next season comes out. But like the buildup of the Allison's kids and Rhaenyra like finally having their showdown. They got all these other people on dragons now, and you just don't see that come to fruition yet. You will eventually, like it'll happen. It's just the way that it ended is like, oh, that I wish there was 2 more episodes to the season. So I'll give it a B-. Like I don't know, it's still objectively very good and interesting, I think. Like, and it is interesting to see like the dynamics play out between all the characters. It's a lot of like, this whole season was a lot of just personal relationships, which, can just be slow to watch. Tell Me Lies, I'll give the first 2 episodes. I mean, I think I'm going to go A-. I'm locked in.
Wow.
I think it's so,
Yeah.
like, crazy that it's so good, Selling Sunset. I watched the first 3 episodes of the new season. The ladies are back at it. It's the same old song and dance. This one's mad at this one because it's something they said. Is Bree going to come back to the Oppenheim group? There's a new girl in the mix. Same formula every season. They really don't stray too far from what they know. It's like a C+. Like it's interesting. Bree's trying to sell Sophia with an F a house. She's in the episode.
What?
Yep. A $5 million house in West Hollywood. I went, oh my God, oh my load. Oh my load.
There's no way she's getting that house.
Well, she didn't. I mean, she said she wanted to look at other houses as well. So that wasn't like, she wasn't sold right on the spot.
Right.
For that scenario. But when it was like Brie being like, I'm taking a client to see a house in West Hollywood, and then it was just Sophia, and I was like, oh my God. So that's also Johnny Manziel's on this season at some point too, because they're exes, and she must help him in some way. I don't know. It's the fakest show ever, but I just can't look away. I just can't look. They're arguing about like outfits at brokers openings and whatever the hell they call it. Chelsea's showing up in like the diaper Miu Miu pants, and they're like, that's inappropriate. Like that's that's what's happening.
Yeah,
that's what's happening. And then I watched. Well, Joe and I watched, and he fell asleep, so it was really just me. But we watched the first episode of Wise Guy, the Sopranos documentary.
Oh shit! I didn't know
that's
that came
on
out.
Max. About it's really mostly about David Chase.
Oh, David Chase.
Yeah. Creator of the show. And fascinating. Really highly recommend.
Damn, I did not know that was out. I saw
really
the
good. There's 2 episodes, and they're long. But just like there's cast interviews and there's old footage from
That's amazing.
When they were like, they showed the like interview tapes from like the other people that auditioned for Tony and other people that did.
So good.
Like it was really
I love that.
really, really good. They've had, some current. They did current up-to-date interviews. They showed old interviews. Obviously, they could only show old stuff of James Gandolfini, but it was just really fascinating to hear just from his point of view of making the show and all the inspiration. You hear, it was like so heavily inspired by his own mother, and but like Edie Falco was saying that just from filming like those first early episodes, she could tell how personal it really was to him with how he was just directing and making everything, and it was fascinating. I'll give that an A. Like I thought the first episode was really
I'm excited
good
to watch that.
So, and I'm excited to watch the second one. So that is everything I watched.
Okay. Industry, I'm fully caught up with season 3 now, so I've binged it basically. And it's good. I think season 3, it's only getting better in my mind. And now Kit Harington's in it, so he's a good character. So yeah.
Is it weird watching him as something other than Jon Snow?
Honestly, no. Like I thought it might be, but like it doesn't even cross my mind. Like he's pretty good at the character he plays. But yeah, no, I'm very much enjoying the show. I think I think you guys should start watching it if you have any time.
Yeah.
B+. I'll give that a B+. I had it at A- until I watched Last Nights and I didn't love it, so I'll bring it back down to a B+.
Noah pulled out his notepad, said,
Yeah.
gonna take
Knock
this one
it down.
Gonna take this one down.
End of
a
season
peg.
2, start of season 3. Very good. I watched all of The Perfect Couple. I'll give it a C+. Like,
Yeah.
it was entertaining just because it's like, I want to find out what happened. And like, also randomly, like they shot this whole thing in my town, like on Cape Cod. So when that was happening,
It's supposed to be Nantucket, right?
it's supposed to be in
Yeah.
Nantucket,
Yeah.
but like they recreated everything. So everyone was like talking about that for whenever they were shooting that last year. Which is funny that you said that you like thought it wasn't. That you
I
noticed
knew
that.
I knew it wasn't Nantucket. I thought it was Cape Cod or Martha's Vineyard. Like I immediately looked it up because I was like, this is not Nantucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just looked like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you caught him.
Yeah, I got him.
I caught
I caught him red-handed.
You said that is not actually
Put your fucking
Nantucket.
hands up. I got you.
Yeah. It must be way more expensive to film in Nantucket. And just
Yeah,
harder.
Well, that's also what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way they allowed
Yeah.
the show to be filmed in Nantucket.
Totally. And just solely like space.
yeah, just like
I like follow even just like the Vineyard like newspaper and stuff, and they always post news from like the town meetings where it's like the island was pitched this movie or this TV show to film, and like the town committee voted no because it would fuck up traffic or
Yeah,
something. You know,
yeah.
like they don't. It's
speaking of filming
it's
on the
way
Vineyard,
it's way tougher.
and Lee Schreiber. That's why I keep saying it, but you guys gotta watch Clear History, the Larry David movie that was filmed entirely on Martha's Vineyard.
Yep.
Such a good movie. So I'll give The Perfect Couple a C+.
Yeah.
And then I did watch the first 2 episodes of Tell Me Lies yesterday. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this show. Like, it's not, in my mind, it's like, it's so ridiculous.
That's why.
But
it's
I'm
good.
entertained.
Yeah.
But I also hate everyone. And sometimes I'm just like, oh, like this
Yeah,
is
but
so
that's
crazy.
why you're like, I don't know. That's the allure of it. That's
Me
that's
too.
what ropes
Yeah.
you in. Like you're like, why? Like you almost feel like you're being mesmerized. Like you're being lied to
Like
just
when
the way
he
the
sat down at
characters
that
are.
table,
You know?
I'm like, no, even the craziest people and the worst people, you don't blatantly do that. Like in a group of like, there were other people at the table. That was just wild.
Yeah,
Everyone would
but
be like, what the fuck's his
Steven
problem?
does.
Yeah, that's just Steven.
That's
I'll give it a C+. I hope it gets better. Like I hope, I don't know like what I'm looking for, but
I was gonna say, in what way?
but I don't know. I feel like I like last season for some reason. Maybe it's just like because it's the first season, but I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe it's because now I actually hate everyone. There's no redeeming characters.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
last season, I could kind of root for some people. Here, I'm like, who am I like looking to? Everyone sucks.
Yeah,
But that's it. A lot of TV.
that's it.
all I
That's
got.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of episodes for each
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
All right. That's everything we watched this
shocked.
week. Me too. I'm
Oh my god,
shocked and appalled.
there's no random movies. No.
Maybe I watched one when I got home on Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You wouldn't remember. You would not remember. Trust me. All right. That's everything we watched. That wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We love you guys so much. Giving you hugs and kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you Wednesday.